The last part of exercise 20-27, we're going to do a journal entry, and then we're going to do the T account for the work in process inventory account. So requirement 2, prepare the journal entry to record the costs of units completed and transferred out. So as a reminder of what the workflow looks like, we're working with the bottling department. So we're trying to figure out, of these 152,000 units transferred out, what was their cost? And once we figure out their cost, we're going to lower the bottling department by that amount and increase the finished goods inventory by that amount. So the whole reason we do the production cost report is to try to get this completed and transferred out total costs. So notice we've got the total cost column, and we want to take this number, 194,560, copy and paste it for the debit and credit, because that's how much it cost to create those units that were completed and transferred out. So these 152,000 units completed and transferred out, it costs $194,560 to manufacture them. So now they're being transferred out of the bottling department, so we need to credit the bottling department. So the credit is going to be work in process bottling, and then they're going to go to the finished goods inventory, so that is the account that is going to be debited. Finished goods inventory. And now they want us to post all transactions to the work in process inventory bottling T account and figure out what is the ending balance. Well, we already know the ending balance. The ending balance is right here, ending work in process. But they want you to do a T account to kind of show you how the whole thing is working. So we know, remember we're talking about this bottling department, we're going to have a beginning balance and then the costs that were transferred in and added, and then we're going to have some transferred out, and then we'll have an ending balance. So as always in a work in process, we have a beginning balance at the beginning of the month. We transferred in some costs. Remember, we transferred in costs from the previous department, the mixing department. And then we added some direct materials. We added direct labor and manufacturing overhead. So how do we find those amounts? So our beginning balance is 2430. So beginning inventory is what we're talking about here. And remember, since this is a T account, we want costs. We don't want the units. So we're going to copy and paste the costs. So we started with 2430. We added some costs transferred in. So that's these costs here. 135, 100. We don't want to take the total cost, but that includes direct materials, direct labor, manufacturing overhead. So now we want the direct materials. So I'm going to grab this number, 30,400. Direct labor, 30,100. Remember, this is all for the units that were started and transferred in. And then we've got manufacturing overhead, 16,300. Now we need the cost of the units transferred to out and to finished goods, and we get that number from right here. Completed and transferred out, 194,560. And then we need our ending balance, which we get from right here. Ending work in process. Again, we're working on the total cost column, so 22,770. And now we should do the math. We should add up these, subtract these, subtract this, and we should get this number. So let's see if my math works out. 2430 plus 135,100 plus 30,400 plus 33,100 plus 16,300 and then minus 194,560 94,560 equals 22,770. So that means we've done the production cost report correctly. And that's it.